Good morning, good morning, good morning, people of God. It's your girl Bree with a little quick message. And my message is to you on today is that God wants you to get from out of those familiar places, from around them familiar people. He wants you to step into the unknown. Trust the unknown. Come from among the familiar, okay? We get familiar with our neighbors. We get familiar with our grocery store workers. We get familiar on our job. We get familiar with our lovers, their families, our families. We get familiar with things. But God wants us to come from out those familiar places and remove ourselves from the familiar people and step into the unknown, because He has people waiting on us to go where we need to go in an unknown place. We have to learn to trust in the unknown and trust in God that He knows what's best for us at all given times. Our season is up with those familiar places and those familiar peoples. It's time to step into our destined calling and be what God has called us to be. It is time for us to move up on our own behalf and trust in the unknown. It doesn't matter where you think God is taking you. I promise you, you don't know. Trust in the unknown. When God tell you to move, don't ask why, don't ask when, just move. If God tell you to pack your whole house up, trust and believe in Him. Pack your whole house up, because He's taking you somewhere. Wherever He's trying to take you, I promise you, it's going to be a good life where He's trying to take you. Don't stay stuck and stagnant in your old life. Don't stay stuck and stagnant in your own lifestyle that you used to be in. It's time for you to move, get up, get away. Go to that unfamiliar place. Go to the unknown. Go to a place where you never been before. Eat something you never seen before. Kick it with somebody you never hung with before. God says to come among those people, and He's trying to place you on a different ground, on a different being with different people. Change your mindset, change your mind focus, and know that God is in control of everything. God is not going to lead you nowhere where He does not have a plan for you. Where he doesn't have a plan or a purpose for your life. He's not going to do that. That's not the kind of God we serve. We serve a God that wants the best for us, even when we don't want it for ourselves. So when He's asking you to come from amongst those familiar people in the familiar places, move how He's asking you to move. Move how He's telling you to move, because where He's trying to take you, it's blessings there. It's blessings with your name on it. It is blessings there. So you have to learn to get out of your comfort zone. You got to learn to get out of your comfort shoes and step when He asks you to step, and move how He asks you to move. Yes, I know sometimes it can be scary. Sometimes you don't know how you're going to go or why you're going to go. But you need to always trust in Him. Trust and believe in Him. Trust and believe in His will for your way, for your life and your patience. Trust in Him at all times, that He is leading and guiding you, that He knows what's best for you at all given times, because where He's taking you, it's blessings there. But you got to get out your head. You got to get away from those familiar people, from those familiar spirits. You got to remove yourself from those things that are no longer serving you. See, you tried it your way. You've been trying it your way for however long you've been on this earth. But now it's time for you to try it His way. It's time for you to step into the unknown. It's time for you to move when He's telling you to move, because He's telling you to move, and it's time for you to move. Do not be confirmed of this world, but be transferred by the renewal of your mind. When you learn to change your mindset, when you learn to change things, you'll see things different. Sometimes we want to look at is things in the physical. We want to look at everything in the physical, but when God is telling us to look at things in the spirit, step out on faith, step out on a calling, step out on the road the path He has for you. Step out and get from among those familiar places. You heard me? He wants to take you to the unknown. Allow Him to carry you to the unknown, because the familiar place ain't working for you, baby. It ain't getting it no more for you. It ain't getting it. You ain't getting ahead. You're not getting what you need to do. You're not fulfilling your purpose. You're not fulfilling your destiny. You're not doing any of that. So come from amongst the familiar places and the familiar people and step into the unknown. He has something waiting on you on the unknown. He has a calling for you at the unknown. He is leading and guiding you to the unknown. Won't you try? Won't you try today? Won't you try to go to the unknown? Won't you try to let go of those familiar people, places, and things? Won't you try? Because where He's taking you is greater than what you came from. It's so much greater than what you came from, where He's taking you. So I just want y'all to remember that. Just remember where He's taking you and how He's taking you, and all the rest of that. Just remember that God has you. He has you. Yes, he do. He has you in the palm of his hands. He's leading, guiding you, and carrying you. So just stay strong and stay prayed up at all given times. Well, it's your girl, Bree. I wish you guys a blessed and prosperous day. Peace.